Well, hi, peeps. How y'all doing out there in the world of paper aircraft? Oh, my God. I had to get a show out because I missed it last week, even though we actually went live. And we went live back to our original time, and I realized we're not sticking to a time, so I got to fix that. There's a lot of fixing going on. Like, I really went into some sources here, and I was trying to, work around some stuff, and I looked at some stuff. And lo and behold, we might be going through a little bit of changes before we get out. The how to build video, the first one's almost out there. I got everybody graded on it. It's really cool. Yeah, I got Kay, we talking show. He's talking about 11:30 and 12. Man, dude, I gotta go to bed about that time nowadays. You and John both. I mean, I love you guys, but you killing me, man. I gotta make sure it's okay, well, fine, we can do that, but it's gotta be on a night that I don't have to work the next night because I gotta go to, I hate it. I gotta go to sleep at that point because I gotta be up at 5 something in the morning to be awake, work at 6. I don't want to really make a habit of doing it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, 1 or 2 nights, maybe, yeah. 5 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep, because our shows could be marathon sessions, But I know you're talking weekends, so we can do that, and that's fine. But anyway. So I was actually ready to do our weekly show today, and I got brighter because I got my screen up right there. Look at me, I'm on the ball. I wanted to be better off to show you all the stuff because our big news, well, it's not big news, but I don't know what happened, okay, but I was watching some of our videos. I was watching members and other people in the paper airplane world videos, getting them out there, and I was intrigued, and I was enthralled, and I was getting it deeper, and lo and behold, I don't know what I was watching, but, obviously, it's nothing new. I'm just saying, at the end of the video, there's always, a video, you might like this, or a subscription videos out there, so I kept following him around, and all of a sudden, I was watching a video that's paper airplane, flight and construction, about somebody who we don't have listed on the IVPAC site, and I was like, what the hell is this? Wait a minute, how did I get this? So, looking at it, oh my God. So I fell into a good rabbit hole about watching videos, and then discovered a whole new world of people that we needed to link to, that we hadn't linked to, and you guys got to help me out. If there's other people out there that need to get their paper aircraft message across, help me find them. If there's somebody we missed, give us a comment, drop us a comment, pop us in on the live show, let us know who else is out there. Any of y'all watching, let us know where you at, and we'd like to talk, we'd like to get you on, see what you think of ours, we'll tell you what you think of the yours, and my God, it's a short week, isn't it? So I was ready today about all this stuff. Had it up right, had the aircraft up right, and just Paper Aircraft Weekly went on. I mean, I got to include myself. I got some stuff rolling out. I mean, y'all watch the show. I brought out that new Banshee Type 4, and I got some planes in the works, no joke. So I'll include that, but that's a little bit more IVPAC style. I don't really like to hear it, but I do have planes. I'm finally actively really concentrating, buckling down, and have 4 different new designs. I haven't called them NDs yet because they're not official, but I got 4 different new designs. Technically 2 in my head, but 2 built. What's going to replace Javelin? I've got obviously Type 4 rolled out, and I've got well, I don't know, but I got plans to do with. You know how I said Wasp, and I like the name of Fury, so I was calling Fury the fighter bomber, and I haven't concentrated on that and to you guys or anything else because I was well, I don't know if I like that or not. Turns out I don't, but I got a better idea. So still concentrating on this Javelin replacement. I'm so what if I made Fury one of my hybrids and then tried to turn it into an interceptor by hybridizing it? And so I've got 2 built, and that could be the Fury. Wasp could stay Wasp, and then Fury could be the hybrid version. And hybridize it, as we showed, is just adding more onto a basic plane because I'm trying to make everything finned. So I'd really like the new Interceptor to be finned. And the design I had built before doesn't have a fin, but could have it added on. If I turn it into a Fury, I could definitely add it on. So the tests are promising, but I also realize I'm working with a weak base, so it could be a really big hybrid, so stay tuned for that. I might get into that on the show and see what that is. It's all about some of the tech that we shared with you too. That'll be really cool. But anyway, so not that big a week, but a big week. Looking at everything here, we're looking back at the history. It's only been this week, so up to the 26th. Today, wait, yeah, it's today. Okay, back to the 19th. We only got one active, but it's KAs. Hey, Dalton, there you go, brother. Lightning, yeah. Lightning is on the list there, turning 20. Wait, yeah, the 22nd. Yeah, so 13 years old as of the 22nd. That's pretty good. Do you remember how to build that? I noticed that you're Lytro trainer. It must be a thing for Lytro trainers or trainers in general. OAEs that has like 5 retired, but like they're all like a Lytro, a lead in small, and a Hatro. So yeah, pretty big trainer week, I guess, in the past history. But all those are retired. The only one is KIA's Lightning. Well, pretty good. Nice having these birds in there. But I'm like really actively pursuing trying to hook Javelin out of there. So, because once I do, the Banshee's on the chopping block, and here I am making a Type 4, So, I don't know. After that, I mean, I'm still going to have to look for one. Maybe if I can get 2 designs out of this, I can put Quill to bed. Because Quill would be the other one. I'm like trying to go through the update. So, we'll see, because it gets dangerous after that. But it does look good for me. I mean, I can say that because I can say that, but it looks good for me. So anyway, what happened out there in the video land? Well, we had a bunch of stuff because all of these new ones, and I don't mean like literally all the new ones that I just found, but some of them are, I can't believe they're this prolific and we didn't have them up there. I mean, it kind of like, my God, why didn't anybody speak up? Why didn't anybody tell me? It's like, Jesus. Ababule Crafts, one of the ones I discovered, like he made a pretty good video, like, man, it was going to be about like 18 hours ago. Shh. Secret. Aerocrafter's got one out there. Still the Origami Masters out of the Ukraine keeps cranking out some stuff. But like, really? Why in the heck? He's going to let out those? I didn't know about that. Tith Manat. That's a new one too. Hope I'm saying that right. I'd love y'all to tell me if I'm pronouncing these wrong because I hate being ignorant. I know one of these has probably got to be like, something silent or there's added syllables that I can't see. You got to tell me. I can't deal. I don't want to deal. You know what I'm saying? So those are horrible. But he's got a boomerang plane. I think a lot of his actually have that. So, and it's really fun to have boomerang aircraft, even though really like in IVPAC, we don't use it too much, but it's always a nice flight. It's always a nice show off. And I've always recommended that should be your aerial demonstration team. Fold on, made a helicopter. It's cool to get the helicopters in there because most people kind of like, you just don't think about helicopters too often. So it's really good to like concentrate on those, even though basically that design doesn't really change much. What can you do? Like the basis will almost always be the same. And that's always why I've got 2 in there myself, but that was because they were something special. And I'm not really continuing anymore because it's like, why? Those aircraft are, after that, they're basically like, everything else is kind of the same. It's just, how do I fold something different? So, I mean, I think that's why Mark secretly didn't really want to tab. I mean, I made him like Covio for a minute there. And you remember that, Mark? But like, I took it away, or I didn't take it away, but we just left it because we were like, I don't want to be in charge of that. Like, he brought up the idea and was really concentrated, but that was because he was 2 stories above me at Raintree. And like, we've all had our places when we've been upstairs. I could do that here, but like, again, the helicopters are basically the same. It's always basically the same. The core is almost always the same. You can only build like 5. After that, it's like, okay, they're all going to be duplicates. You're just going to have different folds in the end of it somehow. So, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have a helicopter core in IVPAC. Whatever. Anyway, so back to the videos. Like, Automobile Craft's been a little, like, he's actually been quite prolific. And now I said, like, it really blew up. I didn't realize, like, our core group that was into subscriptions, if you've been to our channel, if you've been there and you've seen it, like everybody that we've got links to, they made videos, but a steady stream, not so much. But now, like, I don't know how many I added, like 16 maybe. I don't know. I went to town. And now it's like, these guys, how in the hell have we been missing them? I don't even know. I don't know. It's actually quite frustrating. I noticed that, what is it? Zifayun? I don't even want to pronounce it. I know I'm going to massacre the hell out of that. But that is That's 123 Paper Airplane, and he's got a few out, 2 or 3 or 4. I don't know. Aerocrafter produced one, looks real cool. Looks real cool. Art Holic, another new one that came in there. It's got another one. I mean, seriously, check out the subscriptions because we subscribe to all of these. Like I said, I always want to make sure that we all linked up. We all stay global. I'm going to try to make comments through these. That's going to be rough. I'm going to try to keep this crap up. But, like, damn. Like, seriously, now that I did this, Easy Paper Origami, Modern Papercraft, Best Paper Airplanes channel. Like, seriously, I found a French one. I found, like, I think a Spanish one. Obviously, we got some Orientals in there, which is awesome because they build the best stuff. Tutorial, Avion, and Papier. Now, I'm sure they're French. And I'm sure I massacred the hell out of that, but I got one up there. And I mean, like, all of these are within the past week, which is what we do, review the week. And, like, dude, Electrogami, you got that in there. Z-Toys channel made one. Like, dude, seriously, check out all of our links over there on that side. Wait, that'd be over there, isn't it? What do you know what I mean? Check them all out. All of our, like, everybody within there, everybody within the sphere, everybody without the sphere, in the paper airplane world. Like, man, dudes are making some really cool planes, and it doesn't even have to be duplicated. It just had to be really cool, and they are really freaking cool. And, like, all of these, like, I mean, it just got Paper Fliegertube. I hope they're German. It's really cool to think that they might be German. I really wanted to get somebody German in there because, like, I spent time in Germany, know a little bit of German. Like, love those people. Oh, look at that. Tri-K DNG got some in there, too. You guys got to get in touch with me so I can get your name right because I just want to make sure your name is right. The Paper Planes channel. Some of y'all got lucky, got those names early on, so you could say that. You know, that was some cool crap. Oh man, just going through them, it's like so many that like I can't believe we missed them this long. You know what I mean? I can't believe we missed them this long. And like some of them, there's a lot of origami, and you'll find like a lot of the critters. But if you build paper, I'm going to have you in there. Maybe we'll like the video, but we'll try to subscribe to your channel because origami is like the art of it, you know. And we don't single anybody out. If you make a flying bus all the way up to like something that looks like it could fly on its own if you popped an engine in it, you know, for real, like it's all skill, just varying levels and how much time you take into effort. It's all origami. It's just how complex it is. So we appreciate all forms, and like I'm going to include all of that. So I mean, occasionally it's just something like the water rockets guys, like they taking you through some really cool flights and some really cool builds. And I wanted to include them in general anyway, just because I wanted to include them. That's just rockets. They've never flown a paper plane, but we deal with rockets that we don't typically build on our own some, or at least design and build on our own some. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, a lot of stuff happening out there. A lot of stuff happening with me. A lot of stuff happening with us. And you guys, yeah, you got to check it out. So, members, hey, man, get something out there. Abby, get something out there. Show me the build, and you're like, okay, I rewatched yours again. I just want to say, show me the build. I mean, we got to see it. You look like you did it right. You might not have taped it. Like if you watch KA short as the showcase in 16, go back and watch his short. Make sure you got tape in the right places. I mean, if that's all you do is that one, I want to reiterate, build some more, man. You can't just build that one and say it sucked. I mean, understand, number 16 was the 16th. He probably went through all 16 to get it to fly that good. And I, like, again, you'd have to ask him, I don't know how many he's got, 40, 50. I've got 700. Ain't all of them fly good. So you can't just build, like, one and expect, yeah, it's golden because it is what it is. You got to get some, you got to practice. You got to get some in there. So, but yeah. Fold, fly, get it out there. We want you to keep doing it. All right. Get some videos out there. Let's see some folds. Let's see some flights. I'm going to do the same thing. It's getting a little bit warmer here, which is weird. Just lost all the freaking snow. Now everything's wet. So it's like, I do fly outside, but I'm doing a lot of indoor flights. I just don't like filming it. You've got some of the Diablo Hots and Diablo EXTs. Like I said, I got to discontinue that because I don't like flying planes that aren't going to be mine. And I'm probably going to give you this calendar and talk about, hopefully we can meet up by like the end of this week so I can get you this calendar so you can at least see February before it goes out of style. a day. But like, I gotta tell you, I'll text you about X and see if you want X. That way I can deliver X. And Rob, hey man, uh, give me that order, man. If you want me to officially place an order so I can receive an order, I'll do it. Because I've wanted to do that for a long time. I placed one official order to NASA's. Dude, I'm still waiting on my birds. Where they at, bro? You know, still waiting on them. Hell, I got to remember. Where the hell is the order? I don't even remember. So there's that. And OAE. First of all, I know you've been we know you've been updating the channel. I'm just going to call it the channel. But you mentioned that stuff. You look in so we can contact you. Damn it, man. Come on. Just put some video out there, bro. Some video. It doesn't even matter. Just any video. Like, whatever. Just like, hi, how you doing? Same ones you did before. Come on, man. You could just do like an image gallery video. Like 3 minutes. Put one together. Like, put the Instructables on here. Just, we got to see some stuff. That's all. We got to see some stuff. I'm going to talk to you on this when we go live in the next couple of days. So, yeah, big things. Perhaps not as many big things. We're gonna try. I've got ideas. And it just goes beyond the how to builds. It goes beyond all that. My how to build's about to break ground, and you could probably expect something out of KI and NASA's now that they're really juiced up. Sometime in the near future, as soon as one gets a studio and the other one gets a time, and we'll have because they saw mine, they know what they're trying to accomplish, and they're like, oh, I want something like that. And you'll see what we're talking about once that gets out there. Now I just need to perfect my video. That's all. So, I may simul drop, and they didn't. This just kind of came to me today during work, and I didn't text either one of them. But I may simul drop because they were saying well, you want to do it with music, you want to do it with the overlay talk, so people know how. And I'm like, well, I planned on doing both, but now that I'm thinking about it, I thought about it today, and it's like, I may simul drop, and my channel may give you one, and then this channel might give you one. One's going to have the music, and one's going to talk you through it. So be ready. They may even look the same. Oh, no, that's neither here nor there. We're going to find out. So anyway, yeah, be ready. But in the meantime, guys, thanks for coming out. Thanks for the updates. Check out all of our new people. Make some comments. Let's link together here. We need to link together. We need to get our stuff together and fly and fold and do all that marvelous stuff and let us know about it. And yeah, you know the drill.